Hey folks, welcome back to another video. So you watched my video on how to sideload games directly on your Quest and Quest 2, but you aren't sure which games you can actually do it for. Perhaps you just want free games. Well, have no fear, WaqMan is here. Today, I'm going to go through my top 12 free games that you can sideload directly on the Quest. So if you enjoyed the video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, as it lets me know to make more of this type of content. Not only that, today we are going to announce the winner of the giveaway for the Secret Quest 2 game as well as the Walking Dead Saints and Sinners on Steam. But don't worry, our next giveaway is on, and this time we have Zero Caliber on Steam as well as another Secret Quest 2 game. So if you want to enter, it's really simple. Like the video, subscribe to the channel and put on bell notifications. And finally, comment down below which game you want to enter for by putting either hashtag Zero Caliber or hashtag Secret Quest 2 game. Well, let's get straight into the video. First thing I want to remind you is that you will need to have already followed the steps in my previous video. I have linked in the description if you haven't. Now some of the games might be a little bit more complicated to install. And if you want to see a tutorial on how to do it for a particular game, then put it in the comments below. If a few people want to see it, then I will make a video separately showing you exactly how to put it on. Now this list isn't in any order as they're all great games. But remember, if you're interested in a game, get it straight away. There are games that used to be free like Crisis Brigade, but now they're paid apps on AppLab. Number 1. AIM XR. Now I've already showed you this game in my previous video, but it's actually quite a lot of fun to play. I honestly love the simple reloading mechanic, especially for the snipers, as you don't need to go through awkward movements after every bloomin' shot. It's just a simple pullback, so you can get the feeling of a cool reload without the hassle. Now I wasn't really able to find any players other than the bots in the game, but that might be due to the mode I was playing. I do think the game needs a lot more recognition, as it is actually quite well designed and a lot of fun to play. Number 2. Attack on Quest. Now I'll be making a separate video for this game on how to install it on the Quest, as a few people have requested it, and I like to be the people's champion. But anyway, this game is based on the anime Attack on Titans. It's actually quite a lot of fun to play as well, as you're swinging around like Spider-Man with swords whilst fighting giants. Now that is epic. Personally, I don't even get motion sickness from the swinging, unless I'm trapped and spinning in circles. But otherwise the music is great and the game is a lot of fun to play, as sometimes you even get to become the giant. Plus it's free, what more can you want? So if you're a fan of Attack on Titans, you really want to get this game. Number 3. Pavlov Shack. So you want a great free PvP shooter, and what's better than Pavlov? In this version of Pavlov you get the full PvP element. However, you don't get to play with the PC players. Although, every time I did play, there were always people playing, since it's on the Quest platform, and it is free. To be honest, this game is a no-brainer to pick up, as it's one of the most fun games to play, with realistic reloading, multiple different weapons, as well as awesome gore, where you can blow half the person's body off. Pavlov Shack is a great casual PvP shooter with realistic mechanics. Get it while you can. Number 4. Hyper Dash. To be honest, since this is actually coming onto the Quest itself, I'm not sure how long it will be available on SideQuest. But it's there now, and it's actually a really good game. Hyper Dash is basically a fast-paced PvP shooter, where you're dashing around trying to kill the enemy. You even go on tracks that will zip you across the map very fast. There is a lot of movement in the game, so people prone to motion sickness will need to be careful. However, the game is so much fun that you really need to try it out. Number 5. T for God. Now this is one of the most amazing games on this list, and the reason for that is because of the procedurally generated levels. By this I mean that the levels will generate based on your play space, meaning that there is no teleportation movement and it will be your full room scale, but you aren't going to bump into anything because the way the levels are designed is to make sure you only keep to your play space. Though in VR it makes you feel like you're going forever. It is fantastic. Plus the hand tracking adds more to the level of immersion. Although the shooting can be a bit finicky as you need to get the right spot to hit your target. There are also different difficulty levels where it can be a challenge for you, or if you just want to show someone new to VR, then you can just give them the invincibility mode. This is actually a fantastic game and is absolutely free, so it's a no-brainer to pick up. Number 6. Voxel Works. I know a lot of people want Minecraft in VR, but your mama said that you have Minecraft VR at home. And here it is. Jokes aside, this is actually a fantastic game, and is like a complete clone of Minecraft, but potentially done better, as you even have full hand tracking, where you can break boxes with your hands, climb the walls like Spider-Man and build what you want. The developer has even added a multiplayer option. To walk, you have to actually walk, but if you don't want to do that, you can still use the controllers to walk. I haven't really seen any enemies yet, but even then, the game is still a great one to pick up and play. So if you enjoy Minecraft, then try out Voxel Works. Number 7. Physics Playground. I feel like I need to make the joke again. You wanted Boneworks, but your mum said we have Boneworks at home. Physics Playground is basically Boneworks on the Oculus Quest. However, as the name suggests, it's just a sandbox game and doesn't actually have a story. However, it has full physics for weapons and items, great weapon handling, slow motion so you can be like the Matrix, and it's actually a lot of fun to play. You can be a badass in your own story, as you can also spawn enemies. It even has a climbing mechanic similar to Boneworks, so make sure you try out Physics Playground. Number 8. Pokemon VR. Okay, I've talked about this game several times, but one thing I'm going to reiterate is that this game is so much fun and really feels like you can carry on playing for hours. I was actually just supposed to test the game, but instead I ended up playing it for hours upon hours. In Pokemon VR you can catch hundreds of Pokemon, evolve them, fight gym leaders, win gym badges. They even have PvP battles as well as trading with other people. You can even find legendary Pokemon. And to be honest, if you love Pokemon and have a VR headset, then you have to get this one. If I didn't have to make these videos, I would probably just play the game all the time, as you can just sit down, relax and just have fun like you did when you were a kid, or right now if you are a kid. Number 9. Krazy Kung Fu. Okay, honestly speaking, the game looks too simple and potentially a little dull, but in this case looks are seriously deceiving. Krazy Kung Fu takes this very simple concept and makes it addictive and fun as well as a good workout. Here you need to block, dodge and hit a spinning training dummy, depending on what type of tool is coming towards you. It's much better than doing wax on, wax off. There are also varying dummy types to keep things interesting. It's a fun game that will also train your reflexes and reaction time so you can really learn Kung Fu.
Guys, I know Kung Fu.
Just before we get to our last few games, I would like to announce the winner of the Secret Quest 2 game is... And the winner of the Walking Dead Saints and Sinners on Steam is... Congratulations! Please contact me on my Discord to claim your prize. Remember folks, the giveaway for Zero Caliber on Steam and another Secret Quest 2 game is now on, so make sure you're in it to win it. Number 10. VR Workout Total Home Fitness. Another one that will probably be on Apple App soon. I'm not sure if it's going to remain as a free game, so get it whilst you can. To tell you a bit about this game, I actually think it might be one of the best workout games in VR. It has hand tracking, custom song support, audio instructions to tell you when to change positions, awesome workouts like burpees, push-ups, crunches, squats, sprint jumps, and if that wasn't enough, there are 4 difficulty levels as well as a battle mode. There's actually a lot more to the game. The graphics don't look that great to me to be honest, but everything else looks awesome. Though the main reason to get this game is for the workouts, and you will be sweating hard very quickly. And if you really want to get fit for the summer without needing to go to the gym, this is the perfect game for it. Plus, it's free. Number 11. Ancient Dungeon. This is basically a roguelite dungeon crawler, but it does look like a Minecraft map. Here, you basically fight through hordes of different monsters with your sword and your throwing knife, and collect different power-ups along the way, to improve your weapons and even give them special abilities. There are NPCs to buy items and upgrades from, and boss battles to keep things interesting. Because this is a roguelite, the dungeon is procedurally generated, so every time you start with a new life, you get a new map. All dungeons are also filled with traps, secrets, semi-bosses and tons of different kinds of loot. The deeper you go, the more dangerous the environment and the enemies you will get. There are also different themed dungeons that you'll encounter. For example, the Overgrown dungeon, that features a lot of vegetation and plant-based enemies, or the Infernal dungeon, that features fire-based enemies. This is actually a fun game if you enjoy roguelites and the Minecraft aesthetic. Last but not least, number 12, Hybo. Now this is a game I can imagine will be put on Apple App sometime soon, so you need to get it whilst you can. But basically, this kind of looks like a multiplayer version of Siren to VR, but without guns. Here you will have 2 swords, but more importantly a bow and arrow, where you will be able to jump in the air and shoot people whilst in midair, like you're in a Transformers movie. There are also a team deathmatch mode, however it does lack a healthy player count right now. But I think that's because it might not be as well known, but the bots are pretty fun to kill. But I say try it right now, while you can, because this one will be going on to upload for a price. Well, that's all folks. Here are the top 12 games that you can sideload directly on your Quest using the method I showed you in my previous video. If there are games that you want a specific tutorial for, then list them in the comments and I will try to make a video for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Remember to enter the Zero Caliber and Secret Quest 2 game giveaway. Well, thanks for watching, have a great day, stay safe and see you next time.